Good evening and welcome to a special edition of the Drive at 5 on IntellectualRadio.com/iHeartRadio station. I'm your host, Roman, and we have a terrific show for you. But first, from our IntellectualRadio.com Weather Center, today there is a tornado watch issued until 9 p.m. Strong storms to severe storms is approaching the area. Please be advised of gusty winds, torrential rain, hail are associated with these storms. Also, weather alerts and or warnings will be connected with these storms. The high will be 69 degrees. Again, a tornado watch and warning is in your area today, so please be on the lookout. Now, on with the good stuff. So we have today one of the hip hop artists where we call the rapper of reverence in Chicago. His hit rap song is currently on Power 92 and WGCI. Please give a Drive at 5 welcome to OTP Steve-O. Welcome to the Drive.
How y'all doing? How y'all doing?
Well, please give IntellectualRadio.com/iHeartRadio station your background.
A little bit about me. I'm just a man coming from the west side of Chicago. You know, everybody has their struggles. It's just it just depends on how you express your struggle. You know, my struggle was kind of hard. I expressed myself through music. Ever since music, I've been straight. I ain't been locked up. I've been in the streets. You know what I'm saying? I got positive people around me, and my journey just beginning. So yeah.
So, what inspired you to rap?
What inspired me to rap? I always liked to rap. You know, just threw my name into other people's music all the time. It just I took it serious one day after a couple of situations happened. So what it's really inspired me is my kids. Actually, yeah.
Yeah. So, what made you like go at it hard full time?
The crowd reactions from my first song. I get the reaction and it was a go, and then I kept pushing myself from there.
What was your first song?
Ooh, my first song I made it 2 years ago. It was called Jackie Chan.
Jackie Chan.
Called Jackie Chan.
Yeah. So, did a lot of people get a kick out of it?
Yeah, most definitely. A lot of people got a kick out of it. So I went behind that and made a EP right behind it. So, and then I really started growing fan base from there, and it really pushed me to making more EPs, and looking for people to help me, do what I do best.
So, what puzzles me is your OTP.
Yeah. OTP?
Yeah, and I was trying to scratch my head what it means or whatever. What OTP means?
OTP means really off the porch. That's how I came off the music. I didn't know what I was doing, so I just jumped right off the porch with it and went from there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you was just
just messing around
off the porch.
Off the porch.
And you said that's really dope.
That's dope. I stuck with the word and the name. I'm branding it.
You branded it right now.
It.
So in your lyrics, you present knowledge as
Yes.
well as describing what is going on in your neighborhood.
Most definitely.
Now, tell us about how you relay your experience and environment into your rap lyrics. You talked about you write towards your experience, and your experience is your life. So describe that to us.
It's a lot of pain, a lot of energy. So I take that pain and energy and put it in my music. You know what I'm saying? There's things that I messed up in life that I want to talk about. And I get the time to talk about it now. So that's what my music is what it is.
So it's about
pain,
struggle. And that's it.
That's it.
That's all people need to know.
Pain, struggle, and fun.
Oh, okay. So it's pain or struggle. So your single called Shorty, it really speaks to fathers. It really speaks to mothers. It really speaks to the daughters for not being there for them because of circumstances. That presents a powerful message. Can you tell us about it?
Yeah, like I was saying before, like as a teenager, messed up. I had got kids. Teenage. Some teenagers, like to run the streets. I'm just a grown man right now, admitting, that I wronged. So I wrote a song about it.
So, are you righting the wrongs in your life?
Yeah, most definitely, I'm righting the wrongs in my life. I got to. I
Okay.
got to make amends to everybody I did wrong to. I try
So you're doing it through music.
do music. Yep.
Go ahead.
I'm doing the music, and I'm actually touching everybody too. So it's good.
So you perform with Twister and other rappers, especially on the West Side. Now, they set the stage for rap music. What is it like to perform with them?
Um, it's good vibes. I mean, you just got to come with that energy. I mean, you got the same reaction you want. Well, they get from their crowd, you want. So you gotta get it to the crowd what they want, some attention with your music. So that's what I do. I reach out to the crowd when I perform. I don't care about who's around me or nothing. I blank out, get in my own world, and do my thing.
So, do they like when you perform with Twister, for example? Do you really think that, like, wow, I'm with Twister, I'm performing with him?
I mean, it's like that, but you can't show that.
How?
Hmm.
How and why?
Cause
Oh, I'm sorry. How and why?
it's all good. How and why? I mean, you don't want to be so shocked when you see people like that, cause you gotta present yourself that way too. So you don't want to seem like a fan, seem like somebody on the same level as them,
Yeah.
and that's what I'm doing.
So, do you ever go to them for advice? See, like, man, how you been out there? You've been in the game for a long time. How you keep that longevity going?
No, I don't though. I don't. I grew up on their music, but I don't ask them for advice and none. I think I can learn from my mistakes. I'm grown enough to learn from my mistakes and reap and come back and double and do what I did wrong, make it right.
So, how you compare your rap song, like your rap style, in comparison to other hip hop artists? How you do that comparison? Because
You can't compare it
why?
because it's my style. I don't think I rap like nobody.
So you're unique.
Yeah, I do my own style. Yeah, most definitely.
So do you say like you said earlier on the porch, sitting down,
Just sitting there.
a Jay-Z song pops out. Do you say, "Man, I want to be like Jay-Z, copy a style or something like that?"
Everybody's like always thought like that. If they was a little kid and they was into music, like I wanted to be like this rapper. I wanted to be like this and that. No, but I was a kid. I was in sports. Really, I was in bowling, basketball. So music wasn't my thing. You know what I'm saying? I wanted to be a basketball player, bowling, something like that. Music just fell in place in my life. That's it.
So what transformed to say, "I'm going to just do this"? You said life circumstances, but you was into basketball, you was doing hoops, you was doing layups and stuff. What said music is it?
Actually, I stopped basketball because I messed up my arm. No, dislocated my shoulder, so I couldn't hoop no more after that. Yeah.
Yeah.
And
So you have a song called Rara that's out on GCI Power 92 playing heavy on rotations. So you present like an energy, like electric, because I talked to your manager. Your manager was like, You're not this laid back." So what's the difference between now the laid back version of you and when you out there? You mentioned the crowd. What's the difference with that?
Cause when I rap, I want you to feel what I'm saying to you. You can feel me right now if I'm talking to you right now, but my music, you gonna feel me. Like you're gonna feel that hunger. And I'm performing too. I'm gonna give you that hunger performance too, and you're gonna love it, and it's gonna stick to you forever. Telling you.
It's like that, right? Okay. So, rap style and reverence. What rap lyrics in your song that speaks to you the most about your artistry?
Whew, good question. You know what? I never thought about that, but I don't know.
Tupac basically said in his song "All Eyes on Me," "Never judge,
Right,
never judge me."
right.
That was one of his most powerful lyric that he said, like, only God can judge. And I found out that rappers always have that powerful lyric in that song that they want people to kind of like get into. Uh, what
Maybe
you
I ain't
think
hit
is?
it yet. I ain't hit it yet, boy. I can't come to me right now, but I don't know right now. I got so many songs. I gotta.
You got a lot.
Yeah.
So tell me a little bit about your creativity. What makes you creative? And you said experience, but sometimes you go out in the atmosphere. Let's say today your journey here to IntellectualRadio.com studio. Is there a rap song about that?
Man, I should make one when I leave. No, I don't though.
That's it.
I don't have no song like that.
No. What I'm saying is like, does it easily come to you?
Oh yeah,
Like,
it easily comes to me. Yeah, I could just be in the studio, beat from scratch. The first sounds I can come off with a hook right there. Just go, just go, and I'm done with this whole song in less than an hour writing.
so it no double take, no nothing.
Yeah, well, the double take, but me writing, so listen to the beat right there. I'll be done writing the song in an hour and recording. I just go right straight through it. It might take a couple of takes, like 2 or 3, but it get the job done.
So what venue? You played in a lot of venues, and you don't mind me asking. You said you was growing up. Have you ever imagined, like, man, I want to perform at the United Center, or I want to perform at this? What venues you would like? Let's say 2020, a year from now, 2020. What would you like?
United Center would be one. House of Blues would be something big too in Chicago. A lot of the Staples Center in California. It's a lot of places. A couple of places that I would love to put my feet on and show my energy on. So yeah, it's a couple of them out there.
Yeah,
I'm gonna break them.
you're gonna break them.
Yeah, I'm gonna get them. I'm gonna put my feet on them too. Most definitely.
So you you will perform later on about Shorty.
Yeah, my kids.
Yeah, and it's about your kid. That was your inspiration for that.
Yeah.
So to me, it was like listening to it. It was almost like an apology.
Apology letter. Yeah, it was an apology letter to my kids. Yeah, most definitely.
So you think this could relate to anyone and everybody?
Yeah, most definitely. If you messed up with your kids before, you know what I'm saying. It ain't gonna take no seconds to apologize to them. You know what I'm saying. Do what you gotta do for them. You messed up, you always try to correct it.
So if people want to hear your song or your music, you will perform later on during the show, where they can go to and
To catch my music, you can go on YouTube at Made to Be Managed. Type it in, or you can just type in OTP Stevo. Subscribe to it. Whatever is that, just subscribe to it. Rah Rah, Casket, Hachu. Then my new 3 last videos. Social media. My social media on Instagram, you can find me. Follow me at OTP Stevo. OTP STEVEO. Facebook Stevo Crosby. And that's it.
all right. So thanks a lot, man. We'll see you later on in the show. When we come back on the Drive at 5, we will have Oak Park. I mean, Oak Summers. Why I'm thinking Oak Park, man? Nosha. When we come back on the Drive. We're back on Drive at 5 on intellectualradio.com/iHeart radio station. um, Dirty folks across America, especially here in the Shy, all organic and not chemical dependent. Please drive at 5. Welcome to the architect. Yeah. What you say?
I like that.
The see, I can't even say it since you said that. The architect of Nosha Hygiene Products. Please give a drive at 5. Welcome to Oak Summers.
Woo. What's going on, my friend?
Nothing tired. Um, Please give intellectualradio.com/iHeartRadio station your background, my man.
Um, you know what, man? I started off. Well, I'll just keep it on the hygiene products.
Okay.
We started off in a situation where we were looking for um, because I came in the game on publishing, and I wrote a bunch of books, and we went to sell the books. And the day we went to sell the books, that summer they shut down every bookstore, Barnes and Noble, Borders, everything. And I had this whole marketing plan on how we were going to go national with physical products. But now we have our distribution. So everybody was going electronic. They selling music. They doing viral videos, getting that money. But I'm like, yo, I'm a '90s guy. I need to work so I can move to work. And my cousin and I, we came up with hygiene products because you need to wash up every day. It kind of helps.
Especially in the rain right now.
Right, you know what? In the rain, that's a natural wash. Um,
Why you say that's a natural wash?
it is, man. You just spin in circles. It works for the kids. Um, no, so that's what it was. So we sat in the lab for months and came out with our product lines, and we did our testing for everything from our lather to if the deodorant was irritating to what fragrances they liked to what labels people wanted. And social media was really great for us as far as having that grassroots. Right now, do you like it? What can we change? And people were great about giving their input until we came with a product that everybody liked, and that we were proud to put out there. So now we're about to start our national campaign.
What inspired you to become a black-owned and operated architect of hygiene? What inspired you? What made you say I want to go into this full time?
Two things. One, I would have hustled anything. I would have hustled mufflers. It didn't, but
You can hustle anything.
I
You
would
can
have.
hustle this pen if you
I
want.
if I believe in the pen.
Okay.
What happened was I was given our first prototype of the. We started off with deodorant, and they gave it to me in a peanut butter jar. So I had to scoop it out with my two fingers and try it out. But it worked.
How did that work for you?
It's kind of messy, but it worked, right? You using deodorant, then you got to wash your hands, right? But it worked, and I was just so excited. I was running around,
Did
going.
you smell it before you put
Yeah,
your 2 fingers in?
I didn't really have a like. We changed the fragrances at least 4 or 5 times, but I didn't care about the aroma. I cared about if I was gonna smell. And basically, what the organic products do, all of them, is they like the deodorant doesn't stop you from sweating. It just changes your pH balance so you don't stink because air is natural. You just don't want to stink. So it changed your pH balance to smell like whatever the deodorant is. So you're actually sweating lavender or whatever. And I was so excited, I was just sharing it with people, like people do when they like something. And because I believed in it, I could sell it. And I came. My first job was selling magazines with the door. Then I sold timeshares. Then I sold. So I don't like selling, but if I believe in it, people buy you. They don't buy your product. But I believed in the product that much. I'm like, man, get down and lay down. You're gonna buy this work, and you know what I'm saying. And that's where we went with it.
So all of your products is organic and not all the chemicals you see in a store. Tell us about that.
I mean, it's kind of self-explanatory, but for people who it's basic chemistry. Most chemicals are just synthetic versions of natural chemicals, and they synthesize it so they can do it cheaper. And there's nothing wrong with that if you had that manufacturing ability. But from a grassroots, there's my grandfather's 93 years old, and he has a book that's bigger than any encyclopedia I've ever seen. That's full of all natural um, things that's going on. It's funny because we had the business for years before I saw it like 3 months ago. I just saw my grandfather's book, and he's been doing the Dr. Sebi thing before Dr. Sebi was a thing. And so none of these things are necessarily different. They're not new. They just haven't been refined and manufactured in such a way that they're affordable, effective. And that's another thing. And I want to say this: this is my business. This is not my passion. There are people who are great at. I'm not the only person that does this, but there's a reason that Johnson and Johnson doesn't do it because it's a niche product. And when people have a niche product, it's because people love the product. The creator wants you to enjoy what they sell. So they don't think about overhead. They don't think about how to price it. You'll go online and you'll see like organic toothpaste for $25. Who gonna buy $25 toothpaste? I'll steal it first. Like you're not going. You know what I'm
You're not
saying?
encouraging stealing, right?
I'm encouraged. If it's $25, you know how you live. Because if I have to make a choice between $3 crest and $25 charcoal in my mouth, I'm gonna get the $3 crest. I might go $7 for charcoal, but I'm not doing 25. You can't even. I don't even understand. 25. That's an odd number anyway. So because they don't buy in bulk, they don't they don't measure that stuff in such a way that they can make their price point. They don't treat their hustle like a business. I'm a hustler that does business. I treat my hustle as a business because my business is my hustle. You know what I'm saying? That's this ain't an object of love. I'm just waiting.
You have a product soap that's called Foot and Balls.
Football soap.
And give me the PG-13 version of the soap that specializes in foot and balls.
My okay.
The
My
PG-13 version
my
of the
my
foot and
ball
balls.
my ball's been itching since I was a shouting. That's the PG version. No, it's a true story though. This is a true story. I remember being 17 years old, and I was just itching down there. I was always itching. I thought this chick gave me chlamydia. I was about to beat her. Look, so I went to the free clinic and I told them, I was like, yo, I'm itching. They said, man, you're not burning. You can't wear boxer because at that time everybody was rocking the boxer briefs. He's like, yo, that's not for you. I said, okay, cool. I'm gonna go to the boxers. But then everybody was rocking the Joe boxers back then, the silk joints. She was like, went back. It just did it. That's not for you. So now it was like, man, you got to get cotton boxers. So now I'm wearing them old man dollar store boxers. You might bet the free ball. I'm like, nah, I can't free ball because the zip is dangerous. So you know what I'm saying? So I'm going through all this, and you know what I'm saying, I found myself steady going to you know what I'm saying, like, man, what's going on? And then I'm with girls that's burning, and I'm thinking, no, I'm telling you the truth. You want the story? I'm telling you the story. So, but they don't have a real VD. They're getting bacterial vaginosis. So now I'm thinking, yo, I'm giving them bacterial. I'm like, am I giving these chicks bacterial? Then I go there. It's like, boys can't give girls bacterial vaginosis. It's the condoms. So now I can't even wear condoms. I got to go raw because now I got to protect her and protect me, which is crazy. And I'm like, yo, but all the time, whatever her juices is, now it's on my balls, and now my balls itching again. So now I'm still walking around like this bitch burn me. So I had to, so eventually I went to the doctor. You did, right?
Yeah.
So eventually they gave me foot cream. They gave me athlete's foot cream to put on my genitals, and they said it'll kill it. So I was like, oh, so foot fungus and bacterial is the same thing. So we came with footballs because it's specialized to kill the bacteria in your feet and your balls. And since I've been using it last 3 weeks, my balls ain't itched one time.
And it also helps for the sweaty, right?
It like I said, it changes your pH balance. So whatever bip I was having up there, it's just clean sweat now. Because apparently it was just recycling itself, almost yeasty. That sounds nasty, but now I'm fresh, baby.
So show us some of the products that you have. This is what you was talking about.
This is the football soap. It's made of special herbs and spices. The ingredients on the package, I'm not gonna go through it though, but it really does work. Then we have a moisturizing cleanse bar, which we call it a cleanse bar. It's really regular soap, if you want to call it that, but it's moisturizing soap, but it doesn't leave that film. You know how like you use Dove and like you wash and you still have that little film on you. It's a clean pore opening exfoliant. It's real good, and it's dirt cheap. Then we have our organic deodorant, our initial organic deodorant. Um, Great reviews on that. And then we just dropped a kids friendly organic deodorant for kids 4 and up because y'all kids stink. And I didn't bring it, but
you have a spray, right? You have a spray that sprays the older body parts, right?
a spray. No, we got a lotion. We have a spray. We have a spray that sprays windows. But no, we have a lotion. All we want to do is run the bathroom, man. We got a real specific goal in mind. We want to run a bathroom, maybe a laundry room if we get bigger, but we want to stay in our lane. And that's what we have with it.
Now, any new products on the horizon for you?
Yeah, we do have new products on the horizon. We are going to get into hair products like natural, like organic perms and shampoos, but more than likely, we're just gonna sell it to people that like braid hair and do locks because they cost too much retail, and I don't feel like dealing with it. Um, our marketing plan is simple. I am a boy. That's our marketing plan, right? And that's why I become a football so because I have specific problems.
Right.
There's a million and one products for women, and people cater to women because women are assumed to be the big spenders, but they spending men's money. So as a man, I have my own needs, and I'm like, yo, check this out. I know if y'all itching like I'm itching, bro. You need so you know what I'm saying? So I can empathize because once again, you can only say what you believe in, and I believe in it because I go through it. So yeah. So basically, like I said, man, anything that has to do with the bathroom, maybe the laundry, but that's
You also have a song called Dirty Folks. Tell us about that song called Dirty
we
Folks.
do have a song called Dirty Folks. All right, let me grab the mic on this one. All right, so it's not even it's a musical score. Um, I had to go backwards though. I had to go back like millions of years. Like I used to rap, right?
Mhm.
But I didn't take it seriously. I took my skills as a hustle. I didn't take it as a business. So when I'm about to date myself, but I was a shorty. Like Wendy Day used to try to holler at me, get a label deal, and I was supposed to be with Twister and Ryan Fest and Malik Yusef, still my guys. I'm still good with good music. 20 years before they turned to good music, and I didn't take it serious. I'm like, ain't nobody get money in Chicago. We're talking like the mid '90s, late '90s. I'm like, ain't nobody get money in Chicago for music. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna get this weed for 800 a pound. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna do what it do. So, um, I end up getting locked up. This is 2005, 2006. I end up getting 2004. I end up getting locked up, and all my childhood friends were in Double XL magazine. So I didn't know Kanye, but I knew Ryan Fest. That Ryan Fest was my guy, and he Ghost Road Jesus Walks. Then I flip the page, I see Shauna. I'm like, the little bust down used to come in my basement.
Ooh.
And then she don't remember me, I don't remember her, so it ain't never happened. I'm just saying.
Okay.
Anyway, then you know what I'm saying. I'm looking, and you got Twister, and me and Twister, we had our situation. And even to this day, you know what I'm saying, Psychodrama was in it. And to this day, Nuisance does our towel coats. So it was just a real Chicago experience. And then to insult to injury, the executive editor of Double XL, that particular episode was a white boy named Billy Wamstadt. They call himself Upski. Upski was the guy that was like, "Oh, I'm going to New York. I'm gonna go for the source," because we didn't even know Double XL when we was kicking it. So I'm looking like all my childhood friends in Double XL, and I'm in fucking Division Two. And I'm sorry, I'm in Division Two, and it just changed. It changed my perspective from like, yo, the hustle is work. And I just had to find something to move, and that's when we got into books, and then we went to hygiene products. But the dirty folks thing came because of this. It came because I sat back one day because we had models that we were trying to get to be brand ambassadors.
Mhm.
Um, but they just wanted to get free trips for posting pictures on IG, so they weren't serious about the guy. Hey, it is what it is, man. And and I looked up one day and I said, girls don't sell nothing. They don't sell nothing. WNBA been around 22 years. You ain't seen no signature Cheryl Swoop shoe. You know what I'm saying? Nobody, everybody, but the biggest pitch men are men. The biggest pitch people are black males. So me being a black male, I was like, I could slide into that. And we used to always have team meetings about Chicago culture. I said, man, the problem with Chicago is Chicago thinks Chicago culture is ghetto, but the world tries to polish it, repackage it, and sell it back to Chicago, and then Chicago calls them culture vultures. You know what I'm saying? You got
Why do you
all
call them culture vultures?
because they cowards. Because um I've dealt with women. I'm like, yo, let's do a twerk workout DVD. That's ghetto. And then a year later, a white girl made 4 million moving twerk workout DVDs. They culture vultures. I told you this last August. But I've watched that my whole life. I've watched the Mexicans put Dayton's on they cars, and the black guys put flip flop paint jobs on the Chevy with TVs and the armrest. And then next thing you know, they factory in Ford Winstars. They've been watching this forever. So I was like, man, we already on the grassroots. We already know what's popping. So man, we need to take our culture seriously. And Chicago's culture is the culture. The Joe, the folk, they got the pitchfork challenge. People are flying from Asia to O'Hare Airport on a layover, throwing up pitchforks on IG and flying where they going. They don't come to the hood. And if they came to the hood and threw up a fork, one of them boys would eat them. But everybody knows what those pitchforks are. You know what I'm saying? Everybody knows what Crips. Man, Snoop ain't never caught a case. Well, he caught a case. He ain't never been convicted and turned Crips into a show with Martha Stewart. People love toxic masculinity. They just want to tone it down, polish it, and monetize it for themselves. We just monetize in Chicago. Chicago, when I was a shorty, they was calling us dirty folks. And I was like, we ain't never dirty. We got the jeans with the suede on the front. We got the canal. It's like y'all clean dirty folks, but y'all still dirty folks. So now that we selling hygiene products, dirty folks. You know what I'm saying? Dirty folks, clean soap. You know what I'm saying? That's the marketing plan, man. Get down and lay down.
All right. How they can get your products, my man?
I need y'all help to get my products. No, for real. You can go to noshoworganic.com. You can go to No Show Organic on Facebook, Twitter, IG. It's a store all on us. You can actually Google No Show Organic, and it's a Google store on your page. But here's the thing. I hate shipping. I will ship it. Give me your money. But I hate shipping because what y'all don't understand is I'm nickel and diamond. Literally. $5 deodorant, $10 deodorant, $5 soaps. This the spot. So but if I ship it to you, then you got to pay for postage. So your $2 soap now is $5.50, $6, and you could have got 3 bars. Like I hate what it does to people. So what we want you guys to do is order online. Any just type in No Show Organic, you'll get like 17 different links. But go to your favorite mom and pop spot, not the big boys. We handling that with the national distribution, with the Walmarts and the whole, not Walmart, I hate Walmart, but the Whole Foods and the Trader Joe's. But your favorite mom and pop spot that you buy your perms and your lotions and stuff at, request us and we'll pop up, man. We'll front them that work. We'll do a consignment deal with them because we want to be where you are so y'all don't have to pay for shipping. And if you do it and send us the referral, let us know that you referred. We'll send you a care package. It's nothing. It's cheaper than the shipping.
So where you at now?
Where we at now? We're at, what's the name of this store? What's the name of the store on 71st and Stewart? I forgot the name of it. I feel bad now. Culture Connection.
Okay.
We're at Culture Connection. We're at the Bronzeville community Bronzeville visitations. See, that's messed up, y'all. But it's on 35th and King Drive, man.
What you'll do, you'll text me and
actually, they can go on the site, and we actually have the locations that have our products on the Facebook site. It's not that many though. So what we want to do is we want to do 300 displays in 30 days. So that's what I'm saying, man. I'd rather pay y'all guys. So we need 300 stores in the next 30 days, and then whoever help us, man, we gonna hit y'all.
And just for coming on Drive at 5, courtesy of Earl Winfrey, you already been featured on Black Products and Services.com. So you can advertise whenever you want to advertise, whenever you want, however you want.
Let me tell you something, man. I love Earl Winfrey, man. The man shows so much love to so many people. He gives so many people an opportunity to display their talent, their skills, their abilities, sharpen their interview skills. He allows me to come on radio shows and practice not cursing.
I don't think that helped.
And I did way better. You should have seen the first show. And you know what I'm saying? And because of Earl, I came out in a tornado because I didn't want to let my man. But yeah, man. So
you saw me earlier running back and forth.
So whatever Earl's a part of, man, we're a part of. As a matter of fact, I've been meaning to talk to Earl about being a sponsor of the show. We just had to get our inventory up so we can set up, but we're gonna definitely deal with it.
All right. And for you guys, he brought some samples for each and every last one of you guys, right?
Y'all get free stuff because he bullied me. But I'm gonna get it out in this jerk chicken.
All right. When we come back on the Drive at 5, we're gonna have my favorite food, Manisha, coming up next on Drive. And we're back on the Drive at 5 on intellectualradio.com/iHeart radio station. Man, as soon as you brought the food in, I was like, man, the aroma. It was like, mmm. And Old Park was just talking and talking about its products, but I was concentrating on the food. So with that, with that being said, I want to welcome Manisha. Manishi. I'm butchered your name.
Wow, yes.
Okay, what is it?
Manesi.
Manesi, and I did the phonetic spelling and everything. You not only do you sing, which you're gonna do coming up, you also is a private caterer, and you brought some food for us. So tell us about this. You got some jerk chicken, and I'm gonna hold it up while you describe it and how you marinate and do this. Huh?
I can't tell all my secrets
Well,
now.
give us a little something here. So it's right here, and I promise everybody gonna get some. So
Be careful with that pan.
no, I am.
It's a lot of goodness floating around at the bottom of
Okay.
it. So it's some chicken and a special blend, a private blend of seasonings. And I like jalapenos because it just intensifies the heat. So yeah, that's the jerk chicken. It's really good. It takes about 3 hours to make.
3 hours.
And very low prep time. About 15 minutes prep time.
So you mentioned you are a beast when it comes to jerk chicken and a beast when it comes to deep fried jerk turkey, right?
No, deep fried. I've never deep fried anything, but
No.
but during the holidays, people request, the jerk turkeys, and I have a friend. She we work out a deal every year. She said, okay, well, if you jerk a turkey for me, I'll buy you one. So we do that, but I sell them too. Yeah, it's pretty
Yeah.
fun. It's pretty fun.
So now you marinate the chicken. Go ahead.
The trick to the jerk turkey is stuffing the breast with butter
Yeah.
and the seasoning that I use.
So a lot of people don't do the like the inside of the turkey or
Yeah,
inside of a chicken.
yeah, they
Why?
just put everything on the outside because they feel like, they figure that the taste would seep in, but you have to make way for that to happen. So yeah, it's pretty simple once you get the hang of it. I've been doing it for so long.
So how long do you marinate the chicken?
If I'm trying to get it really spicy, 2 days. But uh, for this occasion, I didn't know how spicy we wanted to go, so I just did it day of. I let it sit for a couple hours, and then I cooked it. Yeah.
So a lot of people want to know, like, how can you get that chicken and that turkey meat to fall off that bone?
It has to be covered sufficiently. Like with the turkey, I'll wrap it maybe 7 times with foil, create like the Dutch oven effect, and I'll put that in there with the lid. And when it's done, it's just falling off. The chicken, I love dark meat, so that's what we have today, and that's naturally more tender than a breast. So
Yeah. So I look at this and I say, man, you brought some cornbread with actual corn. So tell us about that.
yeah, I was okay. Spoiler
You know,
alert.
they wild
I
over
was a
there.
little intoxicated one day
You was
cooking.
what?
A little intoxicated one day making
Okay.
making dinner, and I said I want corn in my cornbread. And then I later on remembered that I saw it on the Food Network, and I was like, "Oh, it's pretty cool," but I had never tried it. So I just put some whole kernel corn in there, sweet corn, and with the batter, you just make your cornbread like normal. You put your corn in there, and I butter my pan, and you
And
bake
you
it.
do it from scratch, right?
I wish I was that good. Yeah,
So is it sweet corn
it's
or
Jiffy.
Jiffy?
I was raised on Jiffy, so we gonna stay there.
Okay. So inside, is it regular corn, sweet corn?
It's regular whole kernel sweet corn. Yeah.
Okay. Now this is my favorite. I love extra cheese with mac. When you do the Memorial Day or whatever day, you got to have the mac and cheese. So describe my favorite mac and cheese. I love the mac.
So this is probably the smallest pan of mac I've ever made in my life. But but yeah, there's sharp cheddar, mild cheddar, white cheddar, mozzarella,
Mm.
and Kobe Jack
Oh,
in
set me
there.
free.
So
There you go.
butter, egg wash on top. It's really good.
And
I
you
hope y'all enjoy
and you got the thumbs up of our executive producer Earl Winfrey. He's picky eater. So if he gives you the thumbs up, that means it's good.
Okay, man. I appreciate it.
So you're going to perform. You're also a singer as well, and just give us a few bars of what's going to come up in a couple of minutes. A, a few bars.
You gonna do that?
Uh,
That's so funny.
I know I am, but I'm the host. So,
Oh wow. Okay, you told me.
no. Go ahead.
um. Hmm. I'm never good with on the spot
No.
singing. I'm never good with it, but I'll do it.
Okay. Go right ahead.
Let's see. Let us see. What do we do? What do we do? Um. I almost saying Mr. Rogers. Oh my God, I'm so terrible at this. Uh, don't forget to remember where all your blessings come from. Don't forget to give honor where honor is due. Oh, don't forget to give thanks where your blessings come from. Don't forget to give honor where honor is due. Oh, I messed those up.
All right. You guys can applaud on that. I mean, come on. Yeah. No. That was good. That was good. So thank you for bringing the spread. I really appreciate it. And just in case, again, if they want some private catering information, they should go to.
Oh, just DM me on Instagram, Yeoman SEYOMANASSEH, and I'll respond. I promise.
Okay. When we come back on the drive at 5, we will have the music of OTP Stevo. And that means it's off the porch, right? Off the porch. I'm coming off the porch. Coming back on the drive at 5.
So when I wake up, first thing you do is say, so through the juice, grab a power crystals, and I'm on a mission. Life's so crazy, it's feeling to you like Notre Dame is sitting back with Alabama. Sometimes I feel like a motherless child, and actually, ain't that wild, and the rhythm was strong, don't seem the night, not quite time. Forget the
And we're back on the Drive at 5 on IntellectualRadio.com/iHeartRadio Station, the extended Drive at 5 Memorial Day edition. Here to perform his #1 single. I can say that, right?
You can say that.
Yeah. Performing Shorty. Here is OTP Shorty.
Yeah. Yeah. Turn me up. I want everybody to hit the shit. Come on. Come on. Y'all ready? The real me. Down. Yeah. I'm wishing I was there to take care of you, my shorty. Yeah. I promise I'll be there. I didn't lie to you. Yeah. My shorty. Yeah. I'm wishing I was there to take care of you. Yeah. My shorty. Yeah. I promise I'll be there. I didn't lie to you. My shorty. If Jacoby was here right now, they'd be super, super proud of me. All I got is fucking memories. Daddy trying to make history. Not overthinking, but now you can see a better image of me. I close my eyes, I pray before I sleep. We gon' make it out these streets. I'm wishing I was there to take care of you, my shorty. Yeah. I promise I'll be there. I didn't lie to you, my shorty. I'm wishing I was there to take care of you, my shorty. I I promise I'll be there. I didn't lie to you, my shorty. We gon' go shopping, who can change the game?
Yeah.
Everybody gonna know our name. Yo, daddy over, I done changed some things. Even put 3 letters up in my name, OTP. I hope y'all love me, my love will not change. Gotta introduce me to some things. Different level, but the same page. Yeah. I promise I'll be there, I won't lie to you, my shorties.
Damn.
I'm wishing I was there to take care of you, my shorties.
Yeah.
I promise I'll be there, I didn't lie to you,
Yeah.
my shorties.
Yeah.
I'm wishing I was there, I won't lie to
Yeah. Yeah.
you, my shorties. Jordan, Jacoby, Aiden, and Aaliyah. Can't forget about my Jeremiah. We gon' go ball and build this empire. We gon' stack this money, Sears Tower. I'ma make it up one day. I'ma go and gain some fucking power. I'ma make it up and build some power. Huh. There's nothing in this world I won't do for you, my shorties.
Yeah, write a song about your
I
kids.
promise I'll be there, I won't lie to you,
Niggas always
my
talking about
shorties.
guns. Yeah, trying to put that shit down, man. Motherfuckers got a lot of shit to live for.
My shorties.
I love my kids.
There's nothing in this world I won't do for you, my shorties.
I hope you love yours. Yeah. Down.
My shorties.
This shit right here, this gonna be a hit, man. A lot of people gonna follow the wave.
Take guns out your video.
Take guns out your motherfucking videos. Take all that shit out your videos, man.
Huh.
That shit ain't gonna get you no clout. You gonna look stupid as hell at the end of the day, cause
You ain't gonna make it nowhere. Huh. OTP Steve-O.
All right, give it up for Steve-O. We'll be back on the extended Drive at 5 after this.
Yeah. Turn me up. Come on, everybody hear this shit. Come on. Come on. Y'all ready? The real me. Down. Yeah.
I'm wishing I was there, take care of you, my shorty.
Yeah.
I promise I'll be there, I didn't lie to you,
Yeah.
my shorty.
Yeah.
I'm wishing I was there to take care of you,
Yeah.
my shorty.
Yeah.
I promise I'll be there, I didn't lie to you, my shorty. If Jordan Jacoby was here right now, they'd be super, super proud of me. All I got is fucking memories. Daddy trying to make history. Not overthinking, but I you can see a better image of me. I close my eyes, I pray before I sleep. We gon' make it out these fucking streets. I'm wishing I was there to take care of you, my shorty.
Yeah.
I promise I'll be there, I didn't lie to you, my shorty. I'm wishing I was there to take care of you, my shorty. I promise I'll be there, I didn't lie to you, my shorty. We gon' go shopping, who can change the game? Yeah, everybody gonna know our name. Yo, daddy older, I done changed some things. Even put 3 letters in my name, OTP. I hope y'all love me, my love will not change. Gotta introduce me to some things. Different level, but the same page. Yeah. I promise I'll be there, I won't lie to you, my shorties. Damn. I'm wishing I was there to take care of you, my shorties. Yeah. I promise I'll be there, I won't lie to you, my shorties.
Yeah.
I'm wishing I was there, I won't lie to you, my shorties. Jordan, Jacoby, Aiden, and Aaliyah. I forget about my Jeremiah. We gon' go ball into this empire.
And we're back on the extended drive at 5 on intellectualradio.com/iHeart radio station. I want to give a shout out to Javon Nicholas. She was about to be here to promote her egg roll, soul food egg roll. That means, man, if you taste her egg roll, it's like, man, it will make you smack your mama twice, back and forwards and backwards. That's how good her egg roll is. She put the soul in egg roll. So shout out to Javon. And also shout out to Joshua Flynn and Associates. Get your insurance. You know why? Because you gotta, right? We're back on the extended edition of the Drive at 5 on intellectualradio.com/iHeart radio station. Great entrepreneurs will be back next week. To my left is the one and only. I call him. They recognize you as the R&B mastery of Chicago. Please give a drive at 5 welcome and see. I was practicing, during the interlude there. Manesi, please give a drive at 5 welcome to him. Welcome to the drive, sir. So you're a jack of all trades, right?
Sure. I have multiple interests, and whenever I get the urge to carry out one, I just try to do it the best way I can.
So please give intellectualradio.com/iHeart radio station your background.
Well, I am from Chicago. Um, Grew up in a musical family. My mom sang jazz and gospel, and she had an operatic voice at times. Her voice was crazy. So influence from birth. Um, After her passing, moved with some awesome family that are musicians as well, and met some friends in high school. We started doing music, and then after high school, met more people that I could like really sit and sing and learn from. We could trade licks back and forth, and um, and then I ended up doing some vocal work for the Salvation Army and Omega Sci-Fi. I had a couple of gigs for them, and yeah, it's just been in motion. It's been a slow build. It's been a very slow crescendo, like the all the progress, but it's been great. Everything, good and bad, everything is great. I'm so excited.
So what inspired you to do music? What inspired you to like, man, we got to do this?
Well, at the forefront of everything is my mom and my family. That's the basis. But everything else is like just seeing like the fact that you can like achieve and reach people. You can reach people, you can bless them, you can touch them. If you have a gift, you're responsible for what you do with it. So, and that includes sharing it. So I have to share. If I don't, I feel like, it'll just diminish over time. I don't want that to happen. So, it's a blessing
Why you don't want that to happen?
because it's fun. Like music is so fun, but it took a while to get to the point where music could be fun because before it felt like a chore. And because there's so much to learn and I'm still learning, but now I'm like, okay, I got the swing of it. The past few years have been just a time of growth and a time of like self love and just self appreciation because you put your hope and your faith and you in other people and you see yourself through others when it's like you have your own mirror to look through. So I've just learned that and it's so awesome to be able to share, what I have to offer, what I have to say. I'm grateful anybody even listens, you know.
Why why you feel like that? You're grateful that anybody listens because I mean, when I while I was listening to your music, I'm thinking of Trey Songz. I'm thinking of Neo. I'm thinking of other artists. Even what comes across is even a little bit of a Luther Vandross. The little whoo. That but you do that in your song, that little woo. I mean, tell us about that. I mean, have anybody compare you to other artists like Neo or them?
Trey Songz never.
Wow.
Um, because we just have two different voices. But he's been on this ground forever, so big ups to that. Um, Luther in high school, they used to baby Luther coming through. It was yeah, and I just always thought that was such a a big name. Like he's so influential. Everybody that is in R&B in one way or in music, period, have been influenced by Luther, and he's just so great. Neo is an awesome songwriter. He's a great singer, a great arranger, vocal coach. He's all of those things, and those categories is what I'm kind of like pushing towards right now because I do a lot of session work for people, background arrangements and songwriting, so it's a lot of fun. But I've oh man, Luther, he is a tier of vocals that I have yet to reach. And I'm gonna keep on working until I get there.
You're gonna keep on working on it,
Yeah,
right?
he's amazing. Luther,
So you can't get that whoa going on?
sometimes.
No.
Sometimes it's like trying to hit a high note. It ain't always available.
Also, you are a vocal coach, which you just mentioned. What vocal range note singers? Because you teach, other singers and stuff like that. What vocal note or high note they want to kind of like go to? We mentioned Luther Vandross. Anybody compare themselves like I want to sing like Beyonce. I want to sing like this. Tell us a little bit about that.
So I have had a couple of people to say, yeah, can you make me sound like such and such? I'm like, well, first let's see what your voice talking about. Everybody has their own voice. You're not supposed to model it after anybody else. You're influenced, and that's fine. But as far as like saying, oh, I want to sing like this person, you already starting off wrong. So I like to work with people who are so adamant with fashioning their vocal styling on someone else's voice because that's their gift. You need to get to know your gift. So I just try to help people figure out what that is. And I I never really called myself a vocal coach until recently because a lot of people that I've helped started calling me that. So I'm just like, okay, I show up to your crib or you come to mine or I show up to your studio session and I coach you through the song. I may even uh arrange, like I said, arrange some background vocals or whatever. I'm doing that for a couple of people right now. And I've just it's all about just growing where you are. So I'm growing in my gifts, and with that growth, in that spirit of growth, I try to encourage people to grow in theirs. So yeah.
Recently, you were on Windy City Live and WGN. Tell us about that experience that you was singing and kind of like, wow, I'm on Windy City Live. Wow, I'm on intellectualradio.com to drive at 5. Wow, I'm on WGN.
Shame in the plug.
Right,
So shout out to Attack the Sound and LA Van Gogh. I did supporting vocals, background vocalists for both of them, and both of them have great music. But again, like you asked me, why do you feel like, oh, I'm grateful that anybody even listens? Well, nobody has to. Nobody has to book you for anything. No one has to say, hey, would you come and share what you have to offer? Nobody has to listen to that because there's always somebody else that can do it like you or better, or even worse, but they just may have more appeal. They may have a certain something about them that makes everything shine a little bit brighter. So it's like it's such a blessing. And I had never been on TV like singing or anything. And when we did WGN, I mean, I was nervous. And the same thing with Windy City Live. When my brother said, "Hey, I need you for Windy City Live," it's like, okay, that's a no-brainer. Duh, I'll be there. But nervous, and that's a good thing for me because I'm just like, okay, I'm still intact. I'm still a person. I still have feelings, and I'm grateful. I'm very grateful to be here and on IntellectualRadio.com backslash iHeartRadio.
Now, listening to your songs, What song or songs best describe you as an artist?
All of them. And I know that's a vague answer, but they come from a real place. Everything is organic. A lot of things happen by mistake. A lot of writing happens by mistake. Like my album that's coming, Monochromatic Dream. We dream in color, but solutions are black and white. That's where I got the title from. But everything just kind of like fell in place. There were moments in my life that I felt like I had gotten over, and I hadn't. I had just been on the run from dealing with those things, and it just came out. It came out in the music. Whether it was obvious or not, whatever the subject matter is, I'm very good at talking about something terrible and it sounding like, oh man, that's great. No, it's a sad time, I promise. But the joyfulness of it is me coming through it. So that's why the music, doesn't always match the emotion of the song or the place where it comes from, because I don't want to stay there, you know.
Now, let's rewind forward. I asked this question to off the porch Steve-O. Let's fast forward to a year, 2020. What would you like to accomplish as an artist between now and 2020? What would you like to be done? What could be a mantle right there for you?
So, praise God. Two of those things are happening already. I put it on the board. I prayed about it. I said, all right, either these things are going to happen because I'm asking for them to, and I'm going to do the work. Because faith without deeds is dead. So you can believe and not do no work, and you can believe that things are going to happen, but it won't because you're not putting forth an effort. So I said I wanted to book a festival gig. Said, Lord, I want a festival gig. I'm going to speak to everybody I can. I'm going to call around. I'm going to email people, and it happened. So I'm performing at International Festival of Life, July 7th in Washington Park. And then my really good friend Ami, she plays keys. She's amazing. She's performing at the Taste, and she has me performing with her. So it's like, what? Two of them? That's crazy. So yeah, like those were like the big things. By the end of the year, I want to have done 30 shows, and I'm already halfway there. And between now and the end of July, I have seven gigs, supporting gigs and lead gigs. So, I mean, it's just a wonderful thing, you know.
When you on stage, you were singing Sade. I have a big crush on Sade.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah,
the biggest Swedish taboo.
yeah.
Yeah. And I was like, you was like, come on, sing with me. You was trying to get the crowd engaged, and the song. So when you're performing at a venue, how you know what song that will attract the crowd?
It's really all about the synergy that me and my crew have. Whatever we feel in rehearsal. Let me tell you something. Fun fact: we did a string of gigs without rehearsing. We did like maybe 3 or 4 gigs without rehearsing. We just went on the stage and like freestyle stuff. And that was awesome because we had been so structured. So it's really about how we feel. And sometimes we'll get there and like change the set list. It'll just be the kind of energy that's floating around, and we'll just change it. We'll just change it because, oh, this song doesn't, it doesn't feel like this today. And we can remix it on the spot if we want to. But, it's just, it starts with us. And then, we try to match that, you know. People paid to get in.
So when we come back, you're going to perform some songs for us. So when we come back, we're going to hear first of 3 of those songs. Uh, when we come back on the Drive at 5, and more shout outs to you guys on the extended Drive at 5, coming up on intellectualradio.com/iHeart radio station.
Just breathe. So when I wake up, first thing to do is say, sort through toothpaste, grab a pair of crystals, and I'm on a mission. Life's so crazy, it's given to you like Notre Dame. Maybe blue skies behind a slate color moon. Polluting that bridge, and the heart is so too. Young mothers teaching their little ones to not copy what's already done. Hey, young mothers teaching their little ones to not copy what's already done. Hey, ooh, stay the same. My love is that way. Hey, I'll be consistent. Navy blue skies, oh, behind a slate color moon. Polluting that bridge, and the heart is so too. Young mothers teaching their little ones to not copy what's already done. Hey, young mother, teaching their little ones to not copy what's already done. Hey, ooh, stay the same, yeah. My love is that way. Looking for some peace. Just reflect on the love that's between you and me. Navy blue sky behind. I'll be I'll be ooh, stay the same, yeah. My love is the way. I'll be there. I'll be
All right. From Manesi, when we come back on. Oh, I got it. You thought I said it wrong. Okay, when we come back on the drive extended drive at 5 after this. And we're back on the extended drive at 5 on intellectualradio.com/iHeart radio station. Back with Manesi. Got it right? Okay. So tell the people out there, you was blowing people away, and it takes a lot to impress Wanda, who's stepping just a minute ago, right
Hey,
there.
I saw. Thank you.
So tell us where they can. It's kind of like you're a hidden treasure. Where do they find you?
Streaming everywhere you listen to music. The Spotify, Apple Music, iTunes, Tidal, Google Play, Savvy that streams in India. I don't know how that happened. Pandora and Deezer Music for my Cricket Wireless customers out there. They I used to work for Cricket, so I know all about that.
Oh,
But
okay.
yeah, it's everywhere you can find music. Yeah, everywhere.
So you're gonna do another track for us called Inches. Describe us a little bit about that.
Okay, so Inches, the title is funny. Um,
I hope it's PG-13.
it is.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah. So our body, we're measuring inches. The song is regarding an being on the cusp of a intimate moment with someone, and you're asking them, "What you gonna do with all of this that I'm giving you?" So from the top of my head to the sole of my feet, what are you gonna treat? How are you gonna treat it? Is it gonna be comforted? Am I safe with you? And those kinds of questions that people should ask before throwing caution to the wind. So it's just about that. That's all. Body appreciation, self-preservation. Yeah.
So here to perform Inches is the one and only Manessa. See, you're the one that brought it to a dirty thing. Hold on.
Oh, that's just.
Okay.
Oh,
Oh. Yeah, here we go.
I love this song, by the way. Shout out to Joe Bozeman, who produced this, and Lawrence and MJ for adding colors. Had a moment's notice. Now I'm touching you, caressing your body. I'm about to take you down, sweating and dripping. Now it's all on your lips. Don't run from the water. Go ahead, take a dip. Buckle up, 'cause I'm here. What you gonna do? Yeah. So many would kill to be in your position, yeah. Ooh, yeah. All of these answers, so many would kill to be in your position. Oh, can't deny how you feeling right now, yeah. Can't deny how you feeling right now. Where you gonna bring it back? Get down one time, baby, make it clap. Like I'm off to a flame. The vibe that we have is insane. Good pain, good brain, it's crazy. Go ahead, spin down your. Why you have to do me like that? Now I gotta get you back, get you back, get you back. Oh, enjoy the ride. Do. Hey, all this attention care to be in your position, yeah, yeah. Oh, hey, oh, what you gonna do, yeah. All this love I'm giving to you, oh, what you gonna do, oh, yeah, yeah. Oh yeah, 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 yeah. Mm, gonna do, yeah. What you gonna do, yeah. Oh, what you gonna do? Always fall back to 90s, bro. We ain't got nothing else. Go back to 90s, bro. Yeah.
The R&B mastery of Chicago, Manesi, will be back with more with him speaking of some other tunes and other things. Yeah, one more song when we come back on the Drive at 5 after this.
About to take it down. Grab it. Go ahead, take it down. Just relax and enjoy the ride. But cold up your down one time, baby, make it clap. Like a moth to a flame. The vibe we have is insane. Crazy. Nasty. I just relax me on the cold all this attention, all these energies, so many can't be in position. All this attention, all these energies, so many can't be in position. All this attention, all these energies, so many can't be in position. All this attention, all these energies, so many can't be in position.
And we're back on the Drive at 5 on intellectualradio.com/iHeart radio station, the extended Drive at 5 Memorial Day edition. So I would like to say, man, what a bunch of vocals you got there. So um, we have one more song from Manesi, and I want to thank Javon Eggroll, etc., OSHA Hygiene, and OTP Stevo for coming out. And also, let me say thanks to all my guests, executive producer Earl Winfrey and Wanda, who's behind the scenes. And don't forget, everyone, even though it's sunny and clouds out there, there is a tornado watch until 9 p.m. So take cover and keep your eye to the sky. Here to take us out of here, you guys have a wonderful week and a happy and safe Memorial Day weekend. We'll be back on the drive at 5 next week. Have a great week, everyone. Back to sing his song called Jess. In taking us out of here, you have a great week. Manesi, here you go.
Just first thing to do is say, so true to these real power grips, and I'm on a mission. Life's so crazy, y'all. Feeling to you like no trip down and sitting back with a hydrophone. Sometimes I feel like a motherless child, and actually, it ain't that wild, ain't that wild. Well, that's the rhythm of sight, long dog sing the night, dark voice line. Shout out Andrew Meadows, Tia Allison, making this track. Just breathe. Just breathe. Just breathe. Just breathe. Take your time, and breathe. That's just everybody.